Have you ever typed in Florida man and then your birthday to see what kind of news story pops up?
Well, I just did during break, and yeah, I guess the headline is March 9th, which is my birthday. Florida man goes viral for crushing dance routine to Post Malone song.
Well, I have one too. I just looked mine up. April 4th, thong-wearing Florida man arrested while building shed with garbage on stranger's property.
Oh yeah, I just saw that yesterday.
Now this was a viral thing, and comedian and musician and now famous TikToker Sarah Hester Ross is taking this to a whole new level, and people cannot stop watching her series called Florida Man or Florida Woman. Check it out.
On this day, July the 10th, a well-known Florida homeless man was painting street art as he had done 1,000 times before. Allegedly, a tourist came up behind and kicked him, so he stabbed the tourist twice in his arm with a pair of scissors. As a surprise, as that was the kicker of the story, is the Florida man had no arms and stabbed him with his bare feet. Ooh, he's flexible. No, Sarah, he's homeless. He's homeless. What? Oh, no.
Sarah Hester Ross is delighting TikTok users with her weekly rendition of Florida Man Friday and the occasional Florida Woman Wednesday. And while the newfound fame is exciting, she's been singing and entertaining since she was 3 years old.
If life gives you lemons, you better make yourself a drink, 'cause life goes on.
She was a vocal performance major in college and went on to work in musical theater after graduation. But life did give her lemons, and she made sure it went on. 10 years ago, she suffered a voice injury.
It was quite devastating, actually, because, you know, it's my career. And I went to about 3 or 4 different ENTs before I found someone to tell me what it actually was.
It was scar tissue on her left vocal cord, and it took her 3 months to fully recover after surgery.
And so that's when I started doing dueling pianos. And I don't know if you've ever been to a dueling piano bar or show. The reason why I started doing that is because I could pick my own keys. Comedy was a huge factor in dueling pianos. Writing your own bits for bachelorettes and birthdays and things like that to call people down and embarrass them.
It's ladies' time, I'm on a ketchup diet, a red dot special sale. Babies in the corner, rusty pipes, it's a big pregnancy fail. Hallelujah!
All of this leads us to this moment where Sarah Hester Ross is TikTok famous for her Florida Man songs. So naturally, I asked her how she came up with the idea.
I really didn't hit a stride on TikTok until, like you said, I started doing the Florida Man Fridays. And to answer your question, I have absolutely no idea how I came up with it. Florida Man is pretty popular on the internet. Yep. And being from Florida, I've known about Florida Man. You could put in Florida Man and any date, and it pops up a horrific headline of some person doing something absolutely insane in Florida.
It's Florida Woman Wednesday.
My favorite Florida Woman is actually my newest one that I just put out today. It's about a woman who got sentenced 200 hours of community service and $500 fine for collecting wildlife.
Just this week, July 21st, a Florida woman was charged for illegally possessing wildlife and sentenced a large fine. She was pulled over by police after running a stop sign. The cops were tipped off they were collecting snakes under a bridge. Cops found 41 turtles in a Ninja Turtle backpack. The hidden treasure was the foot-long alligator in her pants. I mean, what do you say? Some women think size matters.
Sarah Hester Ross kept me rolling during the entire interview, but we also talked about the reality of her life at the moment. Her day job was playing the piano at the Times Square bar in the New York hotel on the Vegas Strip, a city decimated in part by the pandemic.
So when the casinos opened back up, my club actually did open up for a trial run, the bar at Times Square. And it was interesting. This was before they had masks mandatory. And then in the middle of it, they made masks mandatory. And it's very interesting to see how masks are confusing people. It's such a simple thing.
Her bar is closed down again, but it hasn't stopped her pioneering spirit. She said she'll make a video for anyone who wants to commission her.
I also like to take requests from people. So if people send me something on Venmo, they're like, can you sing a happy birthday to me? So it's kind of like my own little cameo that I'm doing.
She's also working on releasing a parody album and her own EP. And every week, you can catch her keeping the TikTokers happy with her Florida Man or Florida Woman ditties.
Just last week, June 24th, some Florida women took a stance against the mandate to wear masks to stop the spread of COVID, saying things to lawmakers like you cannot just make up laws and you're obeying the devil's law. Glad this was televised. More women came forward to complain. They said a lot of dumb stuff. My favorite was, and I quote,
I don't wear a mask for the same reason I don't wear underwear. Things gotta breathe.
This has been Florida Woman Wednesday. I wish I was making this up.
That was the best story of the day.
Isn't she great?
I love it.
Yeah.
And very catchy. We were dancing here while that story was going on.
And she has such an incredible set of pipes on her. I mean, when she's singing, like, you can't just help but be in awe. And then you combine that with comedy and then the Florida Woman and Florida Man headlines.
Perfect.
Boom. The perfect storm for TikTok success.
Yeah, and a perfect vibe for our Friday. So that was awesome.
I can't wait to see what she puts out today for Florida Man Friday. You can check her out again. It's at Sarah Hester Ross on TikTok.
All right.
And we'll be right back.